Alright, third part and final part of this Try Hack Me challenge. And we're starting where we left off last time with group policies. Alright, so far we've organized users and computers in organizational units just for the sake of it. But the main idea behind this is to be able to put different policies for each organizational individual. That way we can put different configurations, security baselines, depending on their department. We match the policy through group policies GPO. So let's go and open that. Alright, first thing you'll see when open is your complete hierarchy as defined before. Configure group policy. You first create a GPO on the group policy objects, then link the URL where you want the policy to apply to but you can see some already existing GPOs in the machine. So alright, so this is like explaining it, but let's go and expand this a little bit. Alright. We got the main controllers and group policy objects. Alright. And so what they're trying to explain here is that the policies where they're linked, right? So underneath our domain, which THM local, FSU local, whatever, we have these two policies that are being applied to every single organizational unit in THM local. So this is like a policy that applied to all general sections of THM local. Alright, and the group policy objects are right here. So this is that. This is just showing that this is being applied here to everything. Alright. Yeah, and they're created down here. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna go and create some. We can see an image above that 3 views have been created from those who follow on, blah blah blah, that we just talked about. For example, okay, so let's go over here. Something important to have in mind is that any GPO will apply to the link organizational unit and any sub-organizational units underneath it. For example, the sales organizational unit will be affected by the default main policy. Alright? Because they're all underneath THM local. Let's examine the default domain policy and see what's inside the GPO. The first tab you will see, first I will see when selecting GPO shows the scope in which there's GPO linked in the Active Directory. For the current policy, we can see that it's been linked to THM local domain. We can also see it here. But what I want us to do is to click here, and we can see that it's over here. It's been linked. Yes, linked enable path. Here it is, THM local over here. And so we're already seeing there's different ways to see it. All right. As you can see, you can apply security filtering to GPOs so that and this has to do a lot with cybersecurity. This is why this is very important for my career. You want to have the appropriate people being able to access and have restricted access to at the same way. Like for purpose of functionality of the company, you want to allow access, but only access to the things they need to, and not more. You don't want to have John in the HR department having admin privileges and then getting his account hacked, and then getting access to the whole system. So the settings tab includes the actual contents of the GPO and let us know what specific configuration it applies. As stated before, each GPO has features that apply to the computers and only configurations that apply to users only. In this case, so there's users and computers, and they both have different policies. Alright. In this case, the default domain policy only contains computer configurations. Alright. And then we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go that here in settings as generator report. Alright, and we can see here we go to computer configuration enable, user configuration enable, they're both on, right? Alright, so let's change the minimum power length polyphy to require at least 10. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna go edit. We are gonna go to, is it for the users, right? I'm pretty sure it's for users. Administrative. Okay, computer configuration. It's here. Here, password policy. And then we change it. Now we're gonna change to 10. Apply. And if we go to explain, we can see what it does. There's so many policies you can apply. If you don't know, just go here and click on explain. And it'll tell you what it is. Oh, it says over here, 1 to 14. Max is 14. And there we go. And now it's set up. And it's talking about the explain. Groups are distributed to a network via a network share called sysvol. Alright. So once a change has been made to any GPOs, it might take up to 2 hours for a computer to catch up. If you want to force any particular computer to sync with your PLM, you can always run the following command. Alright. So we can log into the computer itself, open, let's say, Philips computer, open Windows PowerShell and run this, and it'll force the update. And this is really good and useful. Thing to save and have on your computer. Alright. As part of our new job, we have been tasked with implementing some GPOs to allow us to block non-IT users from accessing control panel and making workstations or server lock their screens automatically after 5 minutes of user inactivity avoid. Okay. So we're gonna do two things. We're gonna work on the users, and we're gonna go work on the workstations. We're gonna apply policies to those two. Let's focus on each of those and define their policy we should apply and should be linked. Restricted access to the control panel. We want to restrict access to apply across all machines, only the users that are a part of the IT department. Users, okay, only users are part users of the department shouldn't be able to change system preference. And we're gonna go and create a new GPO. And right now we're in group policy editor, so we're gonna exit, alright, and we're right here where we create policies, and we're gonna right click here, and we're gonna create a new policy, and we're gonna name it restrict. they also want us to do it for, what was the other policy they want us to do? Alright, so now we have it created, but we need to set it up. Alright, so the way to do it is right click, if I'm correct, edit, and we're gonna go to policies. I think it's Windows settings, security settings. No. Let's go and follow this. Alright, so there we go. Administrative, this, and then programs. This. Enable comment. Whatever, you can type whatever. Apply. Okay. And now it's on. And now we have it created. You know, we're gonna exit the group editor. And now we're gonna go here and we're gonna apply this here. So we're gonna drag this to sales. We're gonna drag this to marketing, and we're gonna drag this to management. Alright, and now there it's enabled. And here, if we click on them, we can see restrict control panel access. You know, and they're all on, and it's working. Alright, so now we're done with that. Alright, for the first GPO regarding screen locking for workstation and server, we could directly apply it over workstations and servers and domain controllers. Yeah, so if we were to apply it to here, to the domain, it would also apply to all of this. That's what it's saying. You might be inherited by all of this auto lock screen. So now I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna create a new policy for the computers. There we go. You go edit. Alright, because it's created, but we need to set it up. And so for computers, it would be, can we expand this? I wish this would use space better. Now we can read some. Alright, so we got Windows settings, security settings, and then local security options. And we're gonna look up for interactive logon. Machine inactivity limit. Alright, define and let's just put 300 seconds. Apply. Okay. And now it's on and working. And now we can exit here. We don't need to be in the manager editor. And now we're gonna do the same. We're gonna go to workstations. We're gonna, what is it? Oh, we were just gonna go on drive here. Auto lock screen. Workstations. There we go. Okay, they want us to connect and verify. Oh God. Alright, let's do that. Let's make sure that it is working. So I think I had copy pasted before. There we go. Updating policy. And while that does that, we'll just go here and look at the questions. What is the name of the network shared used to distribute GPOs to the main machines? Can a GPO be used to apply setting to user computers? Okay. There we go. That one was up here. Here we go. GPOs to never be a network shared policies fault. Alright. Your policy has been updated successfully. Alright, and it says that he shouldn't be able to access the control panel, which we're gonna go check. Alright, now that we verified that it has updated, let's go and try to open it. Yep, it worked. Alright. your policies, very important. This is a ticketing granting system. Users who log into service using Kerberos will be assigned tickets. Think of tickets as proof of authentication. Users with tickets can present them to service demonstrate they have already been authenticated into the network before they are therefore enable the user. And there's different kind of tickets. There's the ticketing granting ticket. Along with to get more tickets, session keys given to the user, which they will be used to generate more following request. Notice that TGT is encrypting using Kerberos. I don't know what that is, to be honest. It's a kind of hash, encrypted hash, encrypted password. Okay, let's go down here and look at the questions. There's a lot of information. So, will a current version of Windows, what current version of Windows uses NET and LTS for free authentication protocol? Will a current version of Windows use NET and LMTP? Oh. Okay, so yeah, this is the recent version, and that's why I got around. This is the version they used to do. Now they don't use it. Alright, now because now they use Kerberos. What kind of ticket allows you to request more tickets that they give us ticketing granting tickets? Something like that. Ticketing granting ticket, yes. DGT. When using an LA is a user passengers video over the network at any point, you don't want to. I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah, there we go. We've always like security number one thing. It's always been. Alright, now we're talking about different routes, different domains. Like when we have like, alright, because in this case we only had THM local or FSU or I don't know. Let's say THM local, but we might have a different branch. We might have THM US, in this case THM UK, THM Florida, THM Texas, THM I don't know, California, you know. So there's different trees that we work on. A new security group needs to be introduced when talking about trees and forests. The enterprise admin group will grant users administrative privilege over all fans of enterprise domains. Each domain would still have its domain admins with administration privilege over a single domain, and the enterprise admins who can control everything in the enterprise. These I will see on a higher level. Having multiple domains organized in trees first allows you to have nice compartmentalized network in terms of metadata resources, but at a certain point a user THM needs to access to share devices, share file in one of the other servers in a different tree. So domains arranged in trees and forests are joined together by trust relationships. In simple terms, having a trust relationship between domains allow you to authorize a user from the domain here to access resources from the users in Europe. So we might need Mark, the IT guy in DHM United States to access the domain in Europe and go in there and fix some passwords, alright? Or get information. The simplest trust relationship that can establish is a one-way trust relationship. In a one-way trust, if domain AA trusts domain BB, this means that the user BB can be addressed to access, so they both have, you know. Alright. Contrary to that of the access relationship. Two-way trust relations can also be allowed for both domains to mutually authorize each other, user from the other. By default, joining several domains under a tree or a forest will form a two-way trust relationship. So these guys will be able to get access to these guys will be able to access this. Alright. What is a group of Windows domains that share same namespace called? What should be configured between two domains for a user in the domain A to access research in the domain B? Duh. Alright, conclusion. In this room we have shown basic components of concepts related to Active Directories and Windows domain. Keep in mind that this room should only serve as an introduction to basic concepts. There's quite a bit more to explore and implement in production ready Active Directory environment. So with that, we're done with the 3-part series on Active Directory, and I hope that with these videos I can show that I know something that I can